here's Cairo Santos now ready to get this one started. And off we go on EA Sports. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. So here come the Patriots now on offense. They'll be led out by the former Tar Heel, their rookie quarterback from UNC.
And as we know and as we've discussed here in the run-up to this game, this is history in the making. The first rookie quarterback to ever start in a Super Bowl. An absolutely tremendous accomplishment, something no one else has done. But he doesn't want to just go down as the first to make a Super Bowl. He's told us all week he's here to win it.
They'll run it. This is Ramondre Stevenson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Here's May. Throw right side, taken in by Gibson. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff to Gibson. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. 2nd and 7. Up the middle, here's Stevenson. He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42. Well, you hate that defensively. They had him pretty well corralled, but the face mask, that obviously changes things.
Yeah, it's a bit frustrating because you feel like you did everything right. You had him stop, but the hand gets up just a little too high, and the natural inclination is to hold on, and that's going to get called every time.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Well, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
On 2nd down, it's Stevenson. And he's going to take this down close to a 1st down at about the Bears' 34. Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets him into a 3rd and 1 situation. To the air, May. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
They brought in a heavy set on 3rd down, and that usually means running play. But we have seen them throw out of that formation. And sure enough, they snuck the tight end out on that one. Wound up hitting him for a first down.
They'll throw on 1st down with May. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
I think that's how this defense is going to need to play these tight ends. Again, get right up on them and stay physical. And that paid off on that play, helping force that incompletion.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's May. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. And right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Over the middle, he gets it to Gibson. And down inside the 15 he goes. That's good for a first down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive. Well, it seems pretty clear on this opening drive that they want to get him involved, not only, Charles, in the run game, but in the pass game as well. And he can be such a weapon for them when they utilize him this way.
And, partner, you know I'm a veteran, right? In other words, that means a little bit older. Back in my day, we used to call a guy like this a workhorse, except he carried the ball all the time. Now they get it to him a variety of ways, but you're right. They want to run their offense through him.
They'll get this to Bell. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. 7 yards left for 2nd down. Ball at the 10. Throwing here is May. That's out to the flat for Gibson. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. How about this opening drive? Play number 12 now. This is third down. From the shotgun, it's May. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Anytime they think they've got him open beyond the markers, you know they're going to throw it his way. And that's not going to change even after that incompletion was forced.
Sly able to put this one through. And the Patriots jump out to a 3-0 lead. 3 points, probably not going to win this Super Bowl, but at least you get something on the opening drive.
And it's certainly not going to lose it. So the bottom line is, come away with the points now, come back and get greedy later, and try and put it in the end zone.
So here now the Bears offense for their first drive of the game. And they will be led out by a guy certainly still trying to prove himself here in the league, the young rookie quarterback.
As we begin the Super Bowl, we're looking at one of the game's most important players. And whether he's the centerpiece of the offense or taking a backseat to his teammates, offenses always look to the quarterback to be a leader in moments like this. He's got to be that calm, composed pillar out there who stays level-headed and keeps everyone focused on the task at hand.
Throwing on second down is Williams. Flush to his right. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. They'll run the draw here with Swift. Able to pull off the hurdle. Not a ton there on the back end, but a nice move and a good gain. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. On play action, here's Williams. He'll get this complete downfield to Komet. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. They'll go play action here with Williams. Steps away. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down. To throw, it's Williams. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. It's Kyler Duggar who picks it, and the Pats are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. Well, turnovers, obviously, Charles, always costly, but, man, when you throw those interceptions in the end zone like that, it really stings.
He tried to fit that one into his tight end, and I often use the expression NFL open, which means a tighter window. Down near the goal line, you really want him to be open. In this case, it cost him.
So from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 2. Straight ahead, it's Stevenson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4. They'll throw with May. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. On 1st and 10, it's Gibson. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
On 2nd down, here's Gibson again. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard. They'll come up facing 3rd and 5. To throw, it's May. And he'll let this go deep for Bourne. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. So on 4th down, here's Bryce Behringer on to punt for the Patriots. 37 yards on the punt with no return. And the Bears take over. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. Escaping the pressure right. He finds his target, Allen. And he's knocked to the turf right there at the 46-yard line. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. In motion left goes Allen. Off the play fake, it's Williams. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Juwan Bentley. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's May. Oh, he took that in one-handed. What a grab. That's good for 28 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. On the handoff, Stevenson. And he'll get this down only to the 18. We are just getting started here at Super Bowl 59 in New Orleans. 1 quarter in the books. The Patriots here have the early lead. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. And he gets it down close to the 10-yard line. And he's able to get most of what he needed on the carry there. 7 yards on the gain, and it's 3rd and 2 now. They'll try and run for the first with Stevenson. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. It's a gain of 6 as they're able to convert, and now it's 1st and goal. Here's Stevenson. And he's over the line and into the end zone for a Patriot score. Ramondre Stevenson, a 5-yard touchdown run. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And the lead grows to 10-0. 5 plays there on that drive. And it was polished off by a Ramondre Stevenson touchdown run. On the return, Symbol Webster from his end zone. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions. And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit, like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy. Over the middle, and that's caught by Kmet. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Play action. Now Williams. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Swift going to try up the middle. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down. On 2nd down, here's Williams. A little short pass. This is Everett calling a gain of 3 on the play. And that's going to bring up the 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st. They'll try and run here with Swift. And he appears to be about 2 feet short on 3rd and 3. Leaves him with a 4th and 1. He handed it off there, but I don't really know if he would have kept it or tried to do anything else if it would have mattered.
Yeah, it's not always a wrong read when a play gets stacked up. Sometimes they're just at the line of scrimmage with just too many bodies to maneuver.
And as a result, now they're looking at a 4th down. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here, 1st and 10. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Looked like both sides were anticipating a quick throw there, and the defense was ready to jump in and deny it, and they did.
Williams to the air on 2nd down. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Komet. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Sets him up nicely, 1st and goal. It was a pickup of 14. They'll try and run. This is Johnson. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on 1st down, holding them to a short gain.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. He's going to get it on the jet sweep. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. Only a yard there, and that'll bring us to 3rd and goal.
Let's just make this one succinct. Nice job there. All 11 guys on defense diagnosing the jet sweep and putting it down.
They'll look to throw for it with Williams. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. Anthony Jennings in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down. They'll go. Here's Williams. Open man. He finds Komet. Touchdown, Chicago. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Bears are on the board here in this Super Bowl. Santos with the extra point. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. So that one a 13-play drive in total. And it was all capped off by Cole Komet with a touchdown catch. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And Gibson decides against bringing it out. Now the Patriots gearing up to go now. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. From the shotgun, May with it. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Douglas. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This time it's 3rd and 3. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down. Here's Bryce Behringer on now to punt. Webster now to return. We'll call this a 41-yard punt, 7 on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. There to stop him, Jawan Bentley.
Oh, that was a thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
And he'll push forward to the 37, gain of 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On 3rd down, here comes Swift. And he brings this up to the 46, good enough for the first. 47 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. They'll stay on the ground with Swift to about the 48-yard line.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7. They will run straight ahead with Swift. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. They run out of the gun with Swift. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Working out of the gun, Williams. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. From the gun, here's Swift. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And he will have the Bears 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down. From the shotgun, a throw for Williams. Being chased out left. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a halt. Now a 2nd and 6. To the air, Williams. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. They'll fake the give. Now Williams. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Keenan Allen from 21 yards away. And the Bears will take the lead here in the final minute of the 1st half. Santos able to tack on the extra point. And the lead is now 14-10. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And it was Keenan Allen who finished it all off with the touchdown reception. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And Gibson decides against bringing it out. The Patriots with the football here late in this 1st half as they take over with exactly 1 minute to go here before intermission. On 1st down, here's May. Quick completion to Henry. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. On the draw, it's Gibson. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Throwing now, May on 1st down. Short pass tip, but caught anyway. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. Now the Patriots moving quickly, hustling up to the line. Open man to tight end Henry. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 35. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the 1st half.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
And he missed it. It's no good. And that will keep this a 4-point game. So we've reached halftime here in the Super Bowl. As we'll get you over to Orlando where so the halftime show of the Super Bowl abbreviated, ready to go for the second half. These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in this Super Bowl. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And I think you'd have to say their coaching staff, all things considered, had to be pleased with their performance in the first half of this Super Bowl.
Definitely pleased, doing their best not to show it to their team, of course, because as you and I both know, their mantra all season long has been finish. Get the job done. They know how close they are to lifting that trophy. One more solid half of football, and they can do exactly that.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. Rolling to his left. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
As we both know, there was a lot that went into why they made him their first-round pick this year. Part of it was what they saw in college, his playmaking ability when things break down. As soon as he saw he wasn't getting a lane to throw, he pivoted.
And he's going to lose a yard or two, taken down behind the line. He couldn't get rid of it. He winds up losing a yard. It's second down. The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11. Allen, the man in motion left. Here's Williams. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
There's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet. And they'll get him down at about the 37, well short of the first. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. To throw, Williams. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bears tried it on 4th down, unable to convert. And the Patriots defense is going to take over on down. Now May on 1st down. Short pass caught by Henry. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a 1st down. A give for Stevenson, running right. There he goes, right side. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 36 yards on the play. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Looking to throw, May. Looking middle, and that's complete. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. They'll look to throw here. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. It'll go as a loss of 3 on the sack, and it brings up 3rd down. From the gun, it's May. That is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Patriots have regained the lead in the second half of this Super Bowl. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And it's now 17-14. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it ends with a New England touchdown. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. The Bears offense ready to get going again. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on fourth down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a fourth down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
We've seen him escape similar situations earlier in the game and get away for pretty good yardage. At that time, they get him down.
Yeah, they've had enough evidence that he can get away and run for good yardage, haven't they? That time it felt like, okay, enough of this. Let's play it the right way and get him on the ground before he does any damage.
Williams throw here into the hands of Moore. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw is Williams. On the move to his left. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down. Throwing is Williams. Rolling to his right. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Williams. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Partner, for once in my life, I'll be succinct. In a one-possession game, every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. From the gun, here's Williams. Flushed out right. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. 14 yards and a Chicago first down.
Boy, that completion comes with a high degree of difficulty, especially on the catch. Had to look that one in one-handed, able to do so, and ends up picking up a...
And he goes down. It's a Patriots sack. Anthony Jennings able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. And he fires one incomplete.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a first down. Thought they were going to force a 4th down. Instead, P.I. gives them the first.
And that's frustrating because you think you've taken them really deep into the count, haven't you? Instead, you've got to start all over. That can really, really be demoralizing.
Throwing on 1st and 10, Williams. Caught by Allen. And they'll get this down to the 10. It's a gain of 13 for number 13, and it gives them a first down. They give to Johnson going right. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. A 10-yard touchdown run. And the Bears have taken the lead here in this 3rd quarter.
Sometimes you get a 1st and goal and you're back near the 7, 8, 9-yard line and you start thinking, maybe we'll run it here on 1st down to get half of what we need, so maybe we can have 2 or 3 shots at going for it from closer range. So this is a bonus right here. What a great run to work his way into the end zone.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And Gibson decides against bringing it out. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. As this offense comes back out here, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game. And they've been on the sideline for a while. They did score their last time out, but they just had to watch that long, sustained drive. So we'll see if they can shake the rust off.
Yeah, and that's always a question that you have when you have to come off the bench after having sat there for a long time. Are you ready to go? Are you loosened up? But even more so, are you mentally alert and ready to put your best product out there?
May now off the bootleg. Blitz coming, and down he goes. They overload him that time with a safety blitz, and he winds up being dropped for a loss of 7. And nowhere to hide on that play.
No, there was not, because every exit door, that was surrounded. I think that was supposed to be a bootleg, but he had no chance to get outside the pocket and try and make a play.
To the air, May. Throw left side complete. That's Baker. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. The Patriots send out their punter as he'll come on to kick this one away. Here comes Webster. A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn it into a play action, and throw one deep. Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, it was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Third quarter of the biggest spectacle in sport, the Super Bowl. Thanks for joining us, everybody. 2nd and 10. Sliding out of the pocket. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down. Here's a handoff to Swift. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 83 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Williams now. Off play action. Eluding the pressure right. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. He's going to look deep for more. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. And the Patriots are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3 and out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
So that's the end of 3 here in Super Bowl 59 from Caesars Superdome. The 4th and final quarter coming right up. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a 1st down. Stevenson now on 1st and 10. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot 1st down. Here's May. They'll set up the screen for Gibson. And he's got some space here. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 43. Throwing here is May. And pass complete. Here's Butte with it. So the completion good for 6 yards. And it's 2nd down. They'll set up to throw. Short pass caught by Henry. And Henry's going to pick up a Patriots first down as the tackle is made at the 28-yard line. They'll throw on first down with May. This one to Bourne, and he's got it. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now a first and 10 at the 11. Up the middle, here's Stevenson. The broken tackle could not free him as he's brought down at the 10-yard line. Now 2nd and 9 from the 10. They'll drop to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. The offense on third down tonight, 5 out of 9 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Now back to throw. Throw right side, going to be taken in by Henry. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. Sly able to put this one through. And that'll bring him back within a point. So that gets him a little closer as he converts there, but you have to think back to the field goal he missed earlier.
Right now, that's the difference between leading and trailing. So at this moment, he's reciting that kicker's prayer that we know so well. Just give me one more shot before this one's said and done.
The Chicago offense set to get started. And the tension ratcheting up all around. A one-score game. 4th quarter of the Super Bowl. This is what you folks came for. Every play with the potential to win or lose a title as they look to drain some time off this clock. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
Well, it may seem a little unorthodox to some people. Got the lead, 4th quarter, yet he's still firing away. I think he believes that's the best way to go ahead and win the game.
Yeah, a lot of coaches say, let's just run the football, be conservative. He's sticking to his game plan.
No, that is his game, and that's what they're going to ride.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. 2nd down and a little more than a yard here. To throw, it's Williams. He'll buy some time right. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. 93 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Back to throw. Williams. Flush to his right. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. A lot of effort there for just a 3-yard gain, and now 2nd down. On the handoff, this is Swift. And he'll take this inside the 30 to about the 29, maybe the 28-yard line. Just a couple on the ground there, and that's going to bring up 3rd and about 6. Looking to throw. Williams. And this is caught. He hits more. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 15-yard line. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks. Here's Swift. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. 2nd down from the 8. They can get a first down by reaching the 5. Once again, it's Swift. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. The objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them, is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
Now a carry for Swift. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. DeAndre Swift, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Bears get an important score there to extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. On third down and short and everything well executed, he not only gets the first down, Charles, he gets the touchdown as well.
And you see the defense commit to the run so often in these situations. There's always that little bit of hesitancy, isn't there, partner? Thinking that they may play action you. They took advantage of that hesitancy and found their way into the end zone with a running play.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And Gibson decides against bringing it out. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And we're at the time in this Super Bowl where, look, they need points. And they need them badly. Trailing here in the fourth quarter as they begin this drive, 1st and 10. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. To throw, it's May. And his throw is incomplete.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
He's going to drop this one down to Gibson, and he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker.
How about that strategy there, Brandon? 3rd down. They just said, we've got faith in our tackles. We'll give you the short stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, plays like that, I can clip and save and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. Well, you need your best play here, no doubt. 4th down and 8. They'll try and throw for it with May. Oh, a contested ball here, and it's going to be caught. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. They'll look to throw. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. And we've reached the 1-minute mark in this game. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. What a Super Bowl it's been to this point. Now a critical 3rd down here. He'll look to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's into the end zone. No flags. It's a touchdown. And now a 2-point conversion. And we'll be tied here in the final minute.
Do they have one big call left? Here we go.
And he is in. And the Super Bowl is tied. Huge conversion there to tie this thing up, but they're not done yet. Their defense needs to get a stop.
Yeah, there's still plenty of time for the other team to come downfield and put some points on the board, but job 1 was taken care of. The 2-point conversion to get this thing tied.
So what a Super Bowl this has been. All tied in the final minute as it kicks away. The Bears offense out there set and ready to go. Well, partner, here it is. They've got the chance to win the game. You'd have to think they need to get it near the opposite 40 to have a chance to kick a game-winning field goal. We'll see what they can do.
And you're right about that, because if we look at it in macro, that's what it looks like. But I think in micro, the head coach has already asked the special teams coach, what is he feeling? What does he think? Where does he want the football? What's the yard line we have to get? And he's already relayed that to his quarterback and his offense. They know what the goal is. Now the key, can they get there?
Throwing on second down is Williams. Escaping the pressure right. He'll fire deep, looking for more. It's caught inside the 25. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. 2 timeouts still available in this final minute. It's 1st and 10 now. Up the middle, Johnson. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. Second down, 8 yards to go. They go back to the ground, this time Swift. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Here now, 3rd down. Swift going to try up the middle. And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10.
Well, someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot has been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. Remember, the 1 timeout still available as they come up 1st and 10. And they'll fake it there on the jet sweep, and instead, here's Swift. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. So here's Cairo Santos on the field goal try. This to almost certainly win the football game. Santos' kick is up and through. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. That might just have been the most pressure-filled kick in Super Bowl history, but he stepped up, knocked it through just like it was a Tuesday practice in July.
And if it's not the most pressure-filled, it's certainly right among them. A title on the line, and he comes through. Nails.
And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee, and they'll start things out at the 25. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Back to throw. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And these Chicago Bears have etched their name in NFL history. They are your Super Bowl champions. And when this moment comes, I think you look back at all the blood, sweat, and tears, the offseason, the workouts, training camp, week 1, 2, 3, all building up now to say you're a Super Bowl champion. It's worth it.
It certainly is, and rarely do we have a team that hoists the Lombardi Trophy that didn't have their share of bumps along the way, didn't have to face some adversity in the journey, and now they get to just enjoy it and revel in it. And all offseason, they'll be signing their autographs with Super Bowl champion underneath it.
And they end this year just how everybody wants to end the year, holding the Lombardi Trophy. What a season for them. What a ride it's been for us as well here in the booth. For Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We will see you next season right here on EA Sports.